Holy crap, Oilers fans, rejoice as you finally, and I mean finally, get your wish. This guy has been the Edmonton Oilers goaltending coach since 2014. That was Leon Draisaitl's rookie year, Nail Yakupov's sophomore season, and that season, Jordan Eberle led the team in scoring with 63 points. Yeah, a lot has changed. Dustin Schwartz landed on the Oilers the same year as Dallas Eakins, meaning he's outlasted Dallas Eakins, Todd Nelson, Todd McClellan, Dave Tippett, Ken Hitchcock, Jay Woodcroft, and it looks like Chris Knobloch outlasted him. But today, it was announced that the Edmonton Oilers decided not to renew his contract, and that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. Will this actually move the needle? Is this long overdue? Is a new goalie coach exactly what Stuart Skinner needs to find consistency in the net? I'll do my best to answer all of those questions on today's video, and stay to the end of this video because I actually do have interaction with Dustin Schwartz when I was a part of the media this year when I was watching the Oilers game in the press box. So if you want to hear that, yeah, that's nothing too crazy, but I thought I'd share it. So stay to the end of this video if you want to hear that. And always, as always, this video is brought to you by www.timetrackers.ca. I also highlight the most liked comment in my previous video. I give it a shout out, and it's all thanks to our partners at www.timetrackers.ca. So if you want a shout out, drop something in the comment section down below. I interact with every single one. And yeah, oh gosh, how's it going, guys? Vibes are high. I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling so good. I got to work a golf tournament. My work is putting together a golf tournament tomorrow, which I cannot wait for. But and I did have another video scheduled for tonight, but this came out and I was like, you know what? I'm not quite done that video, and this is kind of news. And you know, maybe I can share my thoughts on this because I do have some things I want to say. So I'm pushing back one video that I have. Sorry about that. It's not Oilers related. It's NHL related. So I can't wait to get that out there. With all that out of the way, let's get right into this. And Dustin Schwartz, yep, he's out. Dustin, hey Dustin, we're not renewing your contract, bud. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So what are my initial thoughts? I tell you one thing. The thing I am most pumped for about this decision and not renewing his contract is just to stop the discussion. I tell you, I cannot bear another freaking summer, another freaking game, another season, whatever you want to call it. It's because Dustin Schwartz, he's the goaltending coach. That's his fault. Like there is not, as far as, I mean, there's players. Yeah, you got Evan Bouchard, Nurse, and Stuart Skinner who catch a lot of strays. Yeah, Oilers fans, they do not make it easy for those three. But as far as anyone in management, you know, in coaching, whatever, just in the organization that is not on the ice, there is no one. I have seen catch as many strays than Dustin Schwartz. Not even close. Not even close. It could be the Oilers could lose, you know, 8-0 to the San Jose Sharks and be like, it was Dustin Schwartz's fault. Yeah. And it's like, well, also the Oilers didn't score any goals against the worst team in the league, so don't know how that's Dustin's fault, but whatever. You know, there's a penalty. That's Dustin Schwartz. They need to get rid of this. I cannot tell you some of the comments out there, some of the things I've heard. It's Dustin Schwartz. It's all because of that. Like I can't, man. I really can't. There's one thing that bothers me. Well, no, a lot of things bother me with this team, but that is probably the cream of the crop. Right at the top of the list for me. I can't stand it. When the Oilers are going through their lulls in the middle of the season, I put out, like, what's going on? What needs to change? The top comment every single time is Dustin Schwartz. He needs to go. He has to go. He is doing nothing for this team. So I'm sorry I'm happy. I'm so happy that I don't have to entertain any more of those comments because they're just getting annoying. It didn't matter what Buddy did or didn't do. He was catching all the strays. So for the sake of him just being gone, just so I don't have to talk about that, yeah, I'm pumped that this is the decision that the Oilers are going to make, and they have made, and not renewing his contract. So it is crazy. It is crazy. Like 2014, a lot has changed. And am I surprised? A little bit. Like you'd think, I mean, this isn't just this season, last season. It's been ongoing since like 2017 that Dustin Schwartz has got to go. And so the fact that it's been like, what, 11 years? 11 years in the Oilers organization. 11 years. That is crazy to me. Yeah, I think it's good. I do think it's good, and I'm going to get to that right now. I bring up my work quite a bit, and a lot of people hate it. And, some people like it, some people hate it. But I like to call him a colleague, but I also call him a dear friend of mine, Joaquin Gage, absolute beauty. He was a Oilers goaltender in the early 90s, which is he was a backup, and he got the first ever shutout against the Minnesota Wild, which he talks about every now and then. He brings that up in the office. But Gager's an absolute beauty, and I remember I asked him, like, just so we were just messing around, and all of us were just talking, and I was like, does it matter? Like, all this Dustin Schwartz talk, man, like, does it matter? Is a goalie coach going to move the needle that much? And he said, Trevor, to be honest with you, I had goalie coaches almost my entire career, and I tell you, they're all the exact same. They all say the exact same. They all think this is the exact same way. There's very few goalie coaches that really move the needle out there, and as far as it goes, it's more just a friendship. Like, how well do you get along with the goalie coach? That's like a confidence booster. It's kind of like a glue guy. It's like, oh, okay, it's just like, but as far as what they say, I mean, at the end of the day, it's the goalie that's got to make it's the goalie that's got to make this, the saves. It's not the goalie coach, it's the goalie. And you can tell the goalie what to do, but at the end of the day, that's what I always go back to. And that's kind of what he was saying, is like, what? At the end of the day, my goalie coach wasn't making the saves. He was preparing me for games, but I was out there, and with or without them, I still feel like I would have been able to, be the player that I was. So I put a lot of stock into that. I really do not think this is going to move the needle. I really do not think that this is going to be a game changer for the Edmonton Oilers. I do think, though, that there's one pro you can take away from this, and it's just for the sake of change. I really do think change is good, and 11 years is, it's a long time, especially in that position. And, Stuart Skinner, he's been in the crease for, coming on as, well, this was his second full year, let's just say 3 years now. I'm sorry, but there is everything you can say to a goalie, you've said. Like, there is nothing more Dustin Schwartz could say to Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard. I feel like he said it all. He said it all, okay? Yep, and make sure when you're doing rebounds, if he's coming, you bring him over there, right? Navigate, try and redirect those rebounds. Scout out where it's going to be ongoing. Like, he is there. You can't tell me, you cannot convince me that he is going in there and saying something different every single week, every single day for that matter. He's not. He is probably saying the exact same stuff every single practice, okay? And remember, Stuart, you got to tighten up here. Tighten up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you said that before. So for the sake of just a new voice and a new change, I think that's good. I think it's good. But I guarantee the new goalie coach is going to come in, and Stuart Skinner's going to be like, okay, this guy is kind of saying the same stuff Dustin Schwartz was telling me for the past 3 years. That's my opinion, but what are your guys' thoughts? I'm very, very curious. I want to hear what you guys think, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, thank God. The goaltenders, like Stuart Skinner, is going to be the next coming of Martin Brodeur next year. He's going to have a coming out party, and it's all because Dustin Schwartz is not with the organization anymore. So I'm fascinated by that. But yeah, I'm pretty well almost done this video, guys. I just want to get to that story now of Dustin Schwartz. I briefly met him, but my first game in the press box, I remember I was with Tom Gazzola, who worked with the team. It was pretty cool, just hearing all the stories that he had and who everyone was. And I remember the Oilers got scored on, and you just hear this loud, someone just pissed. Someone's pissed above me, like, holy crap. And I'm like, what the hell? I hear a loud bang, man, and I'm just like, what the hell was that? Someone's on. He's like, oh yeah, that's the Oilers room. That was Dustin Schwartz. He's really, really competitive, man. And he's like, don't be surprised if you see a pen flying over you into the stands, which I thought was funny. And then surely enough, maybe midway through the second, Oilers get scored on again. You just hear a loud bang and just cussing like no tomorrow. Just a trucker up there. Just, what the is going on? Beep, beep, beep. What the all that fun stuff. And then there goes a frickin' pen, launches it. Goddamn, just frickin' hucks this pen. I'm like, oh, there goes the pen. He's like, oh yeah, it probably happens once every, 3 or 4 games. So he's competitive, man. And, that's one thing I don't think a lot of people know. He did play in the WHL for the Red Deer Rebels. He's got that, competitive itch, if you will. But was it moving the needle? I don't know. You can yell, you can throw your arms up, throw as many pens as you want, but at the end of the day, Stuart Skinner's got to make some saves, and that's not helping him. So out you go, Dustin. Out you go. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So yeah, and it is that time of the video brought to you by www.timetrackers.ca. If you made it this far, guys, thanks for all the continued support. I know my last video was a little negative with the Andrew Mangiapane stuff. I didn't like it, but a little happier now. Look at that, all beautiful smiles. So thanks again to our partners at www.timetrackers.ca, where they work around the clock for you. Go check them out. If you want a big size clock, medium size clock, or that size clock right there, they got clocks all over Canada. It's Alberta-based company, so definitely go check them out. And as I said, it is that time of the video. Dun, 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 dun. I keep on saying this every single time that I never have the frickin' comment ready here, but the most liked comment in my previous video, we gotta bump this up, guys. Come on, we can do better than this. 7 likes. 7 likes. Come on, let's boost those numbers up. Huge shout out to Curtis Halverson 3600. I'm totally with you. I think who left and who came in, we are in trouble. 97 might have second thoughts on even a 4-year contract here. Oh shit! Oh snap! Okay, and maybe that's what I'm talking about in my next video. Oh, okay, who knows? But Curtis, thanks for the comment, man. That voice crack there. Curtis, thanks for the comment, man. I really appreciate that. And thanks to all of you guys. I absolutely love it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the vibes up and keep liking, keep subscribing. Got so many videos coming your way. I'm just looking at the memories of my 3 years ago is one of my first few videos. I got 30,000, 40,000 views. I'm like, oh my God, I made it. This is going to be amazing. And then I kind of, slacked a little bit there. But I was just looking back at all those videos, and those are the videos I want to start doing. So educational videos. Look for more of those coming forward. Can't wait to bring them to you, and hopefully you can learn something, okay? But that's it, guys. That's all I got. Take her easy. I will see you in the next one. Don't be average when you can be above average. Peace.